Hi guys. It's a night for screw ups, and I just I screwed up. I don't know why. I could have sworn I set it for 9 p.m. and all you guys came in at 7:30. I hope you come back. And then I put the wrong intro in. Oh God, I'm telling you. And I haven't eaten yet. I do have a little mini burger here I might eat. If you wouldn't mind. I'm so hungry. Well, are we having fun yet? I don't know. I'm going to try. Look who's here. J Rob's here. Hi, J Rob. And Jerry, you came back. Thank you. Yeah, it's one of those nights. And yes, we're going to color tonight. And I'm coloring with Procreate. This time I'm ready for it. I'm not going to send you all over. I'm just going to work on this. That's it. But I did figure out a few things about how to change my colors and look what's beneath. You know, it's fascinating, really, because I don't know. I hope you guys can see this. Let me know if you can. Okay. All right. The best thing about layers is that you don't have to ruin your sketch. You do your sketch and you put on another layer and you can paint on. And if you make a mistake, just erase or delete the layer. You could do as many layers as the size of the page that you choose can take. Or something about DPI, I don't know. Higher I have one where I have 177 layers. That's not mine. That's somebody else's. But it was, I went to add a layer and I couldn't. So I had to find some that I didn't. What I did, I took half of them and I put them into another image. Yeah, this is a Nixigo. It's one of the better ones that I've found. Not bad price. And I use an arm. But you can use an arm for, put it in behind, at the end of the desk, put it on the side of the desk. It's not long enough for me to put at the other end of the table so you can see right over it. So it's the only way to do that is just wait. I guess I'm gonna have to lay this down. So anyway, that's my layers. This is the sample coloring. Isn't that pretty? And the nice thing is you can make it as big. Okay, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do this. Or as small as you want. A little bit. Which is a little bit cheating when you're coloring. Because, all right, I'm going to choose another color. And I have no idea what color to choose. But I want to see what I've got so far. This is what I have so far. I'm going for shades of pink. I didn't realize there's so many shades of. That's the thing. You're not stuck with just the color pencil. Well, green is great for leaves. I have leaves here. And I think, are these peonies? I don't know. I'm saying they're peonies. They're pink peonies. So there. Anyway, this is the example. This is the outline. And this is the layer I'm working on. So many colors. Now, here's my color wheel. And I could go with the classic square, which I don't like set because I can't. Yeah, the wheel is much easier. And there's palettes. You can choose color palettes that you can download or that come with it. And I don't know. I guess, there's one for a flower, but it's not my color flower. For a simple one. Here's one for a bouquet. I'm sure it goes with a specific sketch that's out there. I don't know. That's what came with the program. But I'll stick to my palette, which is Flower Lesson from Pretty Little Lines. Don't ask me, but it was a free color swatch. I'm having fun, yes. And I thought green was Tia's favorite color too. She loves that color. And she also gave me I got some brushes from her too. Too many. Look at all these brushes. Look. And I'm still not to the ones that came with. Here's the ones that came with the app. That's it. Which is probably more than enough. I didn't mean to, but just like diamond paintings and trays and pens, you don't really need more of them. But they're so pretty and they're so cute and they're so much fun. You have to. Only the one time I only got one set. I paid for one set. 2,000 brushes. Different. So far I've only uploaded about 4 of them because there's some I'm never going to use, and that's too many, and I've got plenty here. So that cost me $15 for 2,000 brushes. Not bad. Okay, but I did find a brush. Finally, I did have to edit it a little bit, which you do this way. It's got all this. It's called the Brush Studio. There's more to learn. It's just anyway. That's my brush, and here's my color wheel. And should I go darker or lighter or a different pink? Yeah, J-Rob, you're lucky. So darker or lighter? I'm waiting because, I don't know what to do. That's not bad. And see, this is what I do. You can change the size of the brush. um, which is very convenient. And some of the brushes, the more you press on it, the bigger it gets, and or the more you press on it, the darker it gets. I set this pencil, this brush to be opaque, and because if you color lightly with some of the brushes, it comes in lightly. It's less opaque. Good for watercolor. Not so good for when you want to just color. And I don't want to have to press hard to get the darkest or the biggest brush. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So I'm outlining, which is what I would do if I were working on this on a paper. It's so easy. I can make it even bigger. And I'm not worried about going over the lines because the lines are on another on another layer. I'm getting there. Hey, Robin! Yeah, but I accidentally had it set at 7:30, and I had a lot of people there. We set up, but I never mind. So, and now I'll make it bigger. This way I can fill it in a lot easier. So much fun. This is a lot of fun, I have to say. Now, here's the nice thing. When you see where there are spots that aren't completely covered, you can get the same color by pressing and holding, and then you can just clear those up. Because all me, I'm just like my diamond painting. I'm particular. Ah! And 2 fingers undoes, undoes. Yeah, that's it. So, oh man, come on. It's because I'm too big. All right. Now, what color do I do? Should I pick another pink or go lighter? I'm going to color in this right here. I don't know if that's the inside or the outside of the flower. But it doesn't matter, does it? Not when you see the original, which is completely different. They're all different colors. They're pretty, but they're not my thing, not my colors. So why do you need all the brushes if you just fill in between the lines? Because I might want to learn how to paint and draw. And the brushes react differently. You have a brush that could be a pen, if it could be a water brush, you know, different shades, different shapes, because watercolor flows. It could be gouache, which is mostly it's a stamp that puts in a color dark. It's just Rebecca knows what that is. And it's a little darker than regular watercolor. What else? What else? Ink. Uh, I've got alcohol ink. I've got textures. Got pens for sketching, for painting. Luminance, luminance. whatever, charcoals, calligraphy. You need different pens for that. Airbrushing. These are all things that you can mimic on Procreate. Just don't ask me how yet, because I'm not very good at painting. I tried, and I showed you last week. I will, anytime you want, contact me and I'll show you what I've got. But I'm sticking with one thing tonight. I'm just going to color. No, I just did that one, didn't I? Okay. You didn't say darker or lighter. And J Rob, let me ask you, why do you need all those trays and pens and cover minders? Because you like I love to play with these. I'll never use all these brushes, but I do play with them because it's fun. Some of the brushes are color changing. Ooh, that's cool. Some are rainbow. Oh man, I don't know how they do it. It does a lot, like Photoshop. A lot of professionals use this program now. Anyway, you're still not answering me, guys. I'm going to go darker, but I'm not going to change the pink. Yeah, that's good enough. So I like painting. I like drawing and, coloring. And I can, if I want, I don't want to with this particular painting. This one I'm just filling. Now, here's the thing. I can also pull the color from the side. Wait. I can pull the color from the side and dump it in. Whoops. Now, first I have to outline. Then I can dump it in. It's called, color fill, just like with those other painting apps. Come on. Why are they different colors? What happened? Ah! What happened? Yeah, I don't know. It's not doing it now. So I'll just color it in. Don't have that benefit when you're working with a coloring book. I have coloring books too. And there's an eraser. Yeah, poor me. Hey, let me tell you, I got so absorbed in playing with this and trying to figure out the brush I want to use, the colors I might use, um, the design I wanted to use, and how do I do this and how do I do that. So I was looking up a lot of stuff on Google on Procreate to see how do I do this, and I learned how to do it. I'm learning more and more about layers. I'm not retaining all that information, which is probably why have to go back to Google and learn. But I've been having fun all weekend. Uh, I haven't been reading as much, which is like, oh me, oh my, how can not be reading? I don't know. I'm a strange person. So there, we went a little darker. Now let's pick a different pink altogether. You can see it, which pink I'm using, all the way up here in this little corner is the color. And I want to make it a little pinker and I want to make it a little lighter. Yeah, I'm going to make it darker. How's that? Looks good. I like magenta. I, I, I do a lot of stuff in magenta. Looks the same as that. Let's go lighter. Yeah, that's okay. Because, it doesn't matter. But I love the fact that you have more choices in color. But some of the brushes allow you to blend like you can in watercolor, Rebecca. So you can blend colors if you want to, and what's the word? Smudge them together. There's a different word. What's the word I'm looking for? Shade. There's actual brushes that are much easier to use when you're shading. And there are watercolor brushes that give the illusion, give the imitation of watercolor. I've seen so many paintings that I couldn't tell if it were somebody used real watercolor and brushes or used Procreate. I mean, it's on the internet. I don't know what it is. So I made this one to be all one color, though I can, if I want, adjust the opacity right here, just as I can adjust the size. I got it all the way up to opaque. Uh-oh, what happened? No, 3 fingers. We do, whatever. I'm so particular. If I see even one white pixel, because these are all pixels. I mean, you can see these are all dots and all pixels. So this one, oops, has to be, it's got to be perfect, because that's what I am. I can't help it. I really can't. But it's so easy to do it, to, so you get it as perfect as you want. And there's even an eraser. Oh, erased too much. What I should do is make the. Am I on the same? I'm not on. Oh, I'm on a different one. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, but it's fun. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself. So, what's new with you guys? I'm sorry I disappointed everyone. I wasn't on at 7:30, and then I made the mistake of actually putting it on set. Setting it for 7:30. I tell you, I could have sworn. I could have sworn that I had it on. I set it for 9. Oh no, that's too black. How did that happen? It didn't happen. I accidentally hit the. It's easy. I actually hit something, but it's nice to be able to undo. Can't do that with a paper coloring book. Okay. And I have on here, what do you call it? A screen protector that makes the screen feel like paper. It's matte. And it also helps with reflection. So you can see you're not getting a reflection, which if this right here would be very bright on a regular one. Dude, you came back I'm sorry I said it wrong. But I did tell everyone that, I think I said I wrote it a reminder. Let's make these all the same color. What the heck? Okay, any ideas on what color to do next? I have so many to choose from. How about here's a baby pink, but it's too light. It's hard to find different pinks, Let's start going for purple. What the heck? Should we do some purple? I think so. I'm gonna do that. A little darker. Okay. Yay! And there's also a thing on here that's called stabilization. So if you're one of those people like me that can't draw a straight or clean line for love or money, it actually allows you to do that because it stabilizes the pen and lets you do that. It's fun to make circles too because I can't draw a perfect circle. I've seen some of these tutors who've done these tutorials on, Procreate, and right in front of you, without using the Procreate tools, they make a perfect circle. But if you hold it, see, I can't make a perfect circle to save my life. But if I make one and hold it, it smooths it out. I can make it bigger, or smaller. And if I want to make it perfectly round, I just have to hit that. There it went round from lips to round. Isn't that cool? I love that. Of course, you can also cut out and move things around and make them bigger or smaller. There's so much. There's so freaking much to learn. But I'm having fun. I just need a playmate. Tia is supposed to be my playmate, but what happened to this? Oh, I didn't fill that one in. Okay. Let's go with that color, but lighten it up. No, that's too light, not light enough, rather. Yes, a little bit. Yeah. Oh, this is fun. If I wanted to start shading, though, I would use a completely different brush. Because this brush is round and straight, has no ragged edges, has no spray, lightly opaque, not translucent. Well, it does, but if I bring this down, you see, I get a very, you can't even see it. You get a very light, and this is the same color as this. But I just brought the opacity up and down. Oops, 100%. Somebody help me. Come on. Here we go. Let's put some more black in it. Yeah, that's a good color. So we're using all different purples and pinks. Anyway, this is what I've been doing all weekend. All weekend, this is what I've been doing. Playing. I read a little bit, but not much. Not much at all. Let's put this one over here. Okay, so I have a little bit. Can't use different colors on every leaf. Some have to be the same. And I can, unless it's big, I can't see. Oops. Missed a little here. You know me. I told you. Any idea what I should color this one? Right here. You guys aren't helping me at all. You're mean. Let's go light. Yeah, let's use that one again. I mean, this is like cheating because you can't do this with a regular coloring book. But then I can't find my pencils. Ooh, and I started to crochet again. I'm trying to make a dishcloth, and I swear to you, I forgot how to do a double crochet. So I had to look it up, and I said, "Oh yeah, that's right, that's right." And my after that, my fingers just muscle memory, I guess you could call it. Whoop, get back here. So I guess I'm going to be crocheting too. But Rebecca was fascinated by this, so I'll put off crocheting until maybe next week. Okay, let's go a little larger. And fill her in. Fill her up. There we go. I have no idea what else to do. I don't like this color. Oh, I don't like that one either. That's too light. This one is too gray. I don't know how to do this. There? Yeah, that's better. Of course, it's so similar. Never mind. Oh, thank you, J. Rob. I'd love to get a mystery box. But alas, tis not to be. Let's do this color over here. Yeah, that looks good. Of course, I don't know if you can see it. There's a little circle where when I put it down. So, whoops, you can see. Can you see the circle where the brush goes? So you know the edges of the brush. Whoops. We don't want to erase that. We just want to put the color back. Oh my God, you guys aren't helping me. You're mean. Let's make this a little more red. And let's. Oh God. See, I accidentally hit. Oh man. That's the problem. I got big fat hands. There I go. Turn it off before I start drawing, or close it rather. See, I could do this without expanding it a little. Lynn, hi. Yeah, I'm here. I haven't gone anywhere. I did miss set. Oops. The the time for tonight's live, but what the heck? I keep see. This is the problem. There is one problem for people like me who are clumsy. It's so easy. Okay, why isn't it? It's so easy to make a mistake like that. Very easy. Sometimes my arm hits a color that it shouldn't, and I have to. I hate doing this stuff. Hey, I'm a perfectionist. Oops, that also has a little bit over the line. Don't want to go over the lines. I hate going past the lines. Okay, I'm having fun. I hope you guys are. No. Though nobody wants to help me figure out what colors to use. All right, let's go for. Oh, and here's a history of your colors so you can easily go back to one that you want without having to put your finger down and change the color. Ow! Oh, sorry, that was my knee. Let's go lighter still and a little redder. Yeah, it's might be a little too light. Okay. But I was saying earlier that I got so involved doing this and playing with it. I haven't set up a reminder with my Echo to remind me an hour, half hour before my live to get ready for live. Uh, by the time I looked up at the clock, because I came in and I started working on this at what? 5, 6? Because I was so absorbed sitting here and working on it. And I blame Rebecca because I was crocheting and then she that it was 8:45. And then I noticed that there were comments. I said, what the heck? And everybody said, oh, it's supposed to start at 7:30. And I look at the settings. Son of a bee. If I didn't set it for 7:30. I could have sworn, cross my heart, hope to die, that I set it for 9 p.m. Yeah, I'll get used to it. Or I won't. And we'll just stick with Fridays. So, but I'm glad you went later than originally said, as I wasn't able to make her. That's one reason why I decided to do Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. So that people have, people have more of a choice. At 7:30, if you're in Central Time or uh, Pacific Time, you're 2 or 3 hours earlier, which means you're either driving home at 6:30 or you might even still be at work at 5:30. So it's hard and people don't want to rush and get on, and get on here. So I figure if I do a little later, you got my Friday 9, so I'm jealous. But then I'm always jealous of other people because I forgot to put the cap back on. I was charging it. It was down to 30%. I was playing with it so much. Okay, new color choice. Let's see, what did they do? What do I do? What do I want to put in here? Let's go real dark again. Okay, here we go. So, how are you guys doing? What's up? Nobody's telling me. Jacob says it is the only hour in the whole week I can know I'm home. You see? Oops. I did something here. See, I made a mistake, but I didn't catch it in time to undo it. I don't want to undo everything I've already done. So I just go back to the same color. Color of it. If it were white, I would just erase it. If if it were white. Such as, I'm gonna pick another color here. Did I already do this one? Yeah. Ah, that's green. That's also part of the. I don't know. I don't know. That looks good enough to me. Look. I don't want it that small. Let's make this bigger again. But some of the brushes, which is really neat, they behave differently when you tilt your pen, your Apple pen, just like a regular pencil would. You know how you might use it for shading, because there are also pencil brushes that behave just like a pencil would. Press hard, it gets darker. Press light, and you get a light line. Put it on the side, and you can get streaks like what looks like pencil or cross hatching. It's cool. I like it. Well, that's similar. Do we have any other on this flower? Oh, I missed. I missed one. Let's do, no, let's do this one. No, that's a leaf. Never mind. Are we ready to work on leaves? I think we should start working on leaves. Ew. See, the stabilization helps me to stay and just do perfect curve around. Oh, I'm having fun. I don't know about you, but I'm having. Oh, what's happened with StreamYard? It usually says what time it is. I lost my time. Oh well, we still got 15 minutes. Now I'm going to take this one and go a little bit lighter. And there we go. Same hue, different shade. And it's so easy, especially once you've been working on it for a while. You get used to um, where you need to put your the size of your pen or opacity or the color. Okay, let's put the darker in here. See, I don't have to reduce it too much if it's a big leaf. Only when I go into the corner. Will I make it smaller? But if I were to go over the lines like this, I would take my eraser and just erase it. Much easier than when you have color, you have to match the color. But if it's on white, it's translucent, transparent. Because I'm stupid. I was on a race. I have to be perfect. How are you guys doing? Nobody's telling me how they're doing. Rebecca, are you still here even? Oh, I tell you, can't get good help these days. I love you guys anyway because you're here. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing Tuesday. We'll see if I if the following gets bigger for Tuesday. I'll do Tuesday. I did put up a poll in the color. I did put up a poll in the community. No, let's do this one section in a post. So feel free to do that. Let's see if you announce you're doing Tuesday. If you announce on Tuesday on your Friday, I did. I told everyone. I even wrote a post in the community. Who was it who what do you call it, quoted me earlier? I still have all the let's see who quoted me earlier. Uh, I'm looking. Ah, Bonnie. Bonnie says quotes me on the one of the posts, the poll. Having done one Tuesday live at 9 p.m. He said, I want to ask your opinion. And then she quotes me, just wanted to remind you guys I'll be going live on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. I may not be diamond painting either, but working on another craft or just shooting the breeze, talking. Which I'm doing anyway. What do you mean you're chopped liver? What do you mean you had the plague since Saturday morning? Have you guys gotten sick again? I, Jen, what am I going to do with you? You're not allowed to get sick again. Not again. Yeah, I'm just going to use two colors on these leaves. What the heck is that? That doesn't belong there. Oh, that's part of the stem. What do I know? I don't know anything. I just go along. Now the stem, I want to make in between. Or should I make it lighter or darker or in between these colors? I go in between. No, that's too light. How's that? Does that look right? Does that look like a good green to you? Is it too close to the other one? J. Roberts chopped liver, and I love I love liver and onions. I never get it anymore. Hi, Angie. I've been hatching for a while. My household is sick here too. It's daycare. Do you bring it home? He's been sick for 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks of coughing in my face, you finally got it. Oh, Berta. Oh, Berta, Berta, Berta. Yes, you make a well-rounded meal. And he says, my grandson Leo gave it to me this cold and cough, and now my husband has it. I've been sick for 2 weeks. God. It's not gross, Berta. Liver and onions is fine. The problem when you go, when your parents used to make liver and onions, they overcook the liver. Every time my grandmother made liver and onions, it was like rubber because it was so overcooked. The first time I had it in a restaurant, I refused to even order it from time to time. But my mother had a rule, as you all know, you don't have to eat, but you must taste. She ordered liver and onions, and she cut a piece, and she said, here. I went, no. She said, you have to taste. So I tasted it. I said, oh, why is it so much better than Grandma's? Because they didn't overcook it. They make it medium rare. So it's, even though it's thin, you have to cook it quick. You just want the outside cooked. And put it on the other side for 2 minutes, not even that, and it's done. But that's what happened. I love chopped liver too. I love chicken livers. Oh, now I'm reminded of my mom's chicken liver and onions. She used pancake powder to coat them. It gives it a different taste. She fried the onions in real butter. Then she turned up the heat on the pan, and she threw in the liver, coated liver, and then she turned the heat down and turned them over and let them cook for just a little while. Because again, you don't want to overcook them. You're not making chopped liver. Chopped liver, you want it cooked all the way through. If you're eating just by yourself, I don't know. I haven't had it in a while, so you tell I'm getting yeah, I'm getting a craving. I mean, every once in a while I'll make the chicken liver and onions myself, but not recently since I haven't been able to go into the kitchen and stand as long as it takes to prepare it and stand there cooking. Can you guys tell the difference between the stem and the leaf on the left? Or should I make the stem a little darker? That might be too dark. Let's try it. I'm not happy with it. You're not happy? Change it. Oh, yeah. There we go. Just a tad darker. So this is something you can't do with a paper coloring book. You can't, once you put the color down, you can't change it. Oh yeah, that's better. That's right in right in between, right? Right? Hello? Anybody out there? Oh, thank you, Lynn. Auntie says my one daughter finally tried it because her fiance was making it and told her to try it, and she likes it now. That's the thing. Tastes change as you get older. It's for a lot of people, liver is gross. I just love it. But then I grew up with, you know, chopped liver. It's a Jewish staple. And but I couldn't eat my grandmother's beef liver because, like I said, she overcooked it. Oh, something fierce. Come on. Sometimes it's hard. I'm not sure if I like the color. I should have made this one more green and this one more gray, but that's okay. I'll live. I'll live. Back to another color. You do it this way. Ooh, how'd that happen? Oh, I put the opacity down. I'm clumsy. What can I say? You should see me walking. I drop a lot of things. And I knock into a lot of things. Poor, poor, pitiful me. Sorry, Rebecca, if you're still out there. And now, oh, Angie says my fibromyalgia has really taken my ability to walk or stand very long. Can't walk either. I hate it. Yeah, it sucks. And she says, I guess we are in a snowstorm. Watch for tomorrow. Minnesota is getting snow tomorrow. Hey, I live in Florida, so I can laugh when you guys are under 3 feet of snow. I'm so mean. Did I change it? Oh, I changed it. Oh, look! I made a line across here. So easy to fix. Sometimes it's not worth it changing the size of the brush. Okay, somebody tell me what this is supposed to be. This big white, this right here. What is that supposed to be? Is that another leaf? Why isn't there a line through it? Somebody answer me. Yeah, Rebecca had a beautiful sunny day. She was out riding her tricycle. Why are you messing up your pretty pen? Because I'm clumsy. You think it's a bud for another flower? I don't know. It's kind of big for a bud. It is a little big for a bud, but I think I'll put my own line in there. Because it's very easy to, as I showed you, to make a mistake. See, I just made a mistake. If I catch it right away, I can 2-finger get rid of it. But if I don't, like this one, I pick up this color and I erase my mistake. And on this side, I go to the eraser, which is up here, and I erase my mistake. Can't erase on the color because you'll hurt the color. Oop, there's another one. There it is. There we go. Perfect. Again. But I keep doing that. I don't know. I guess, yeah, it's 12. It's was it $12.99? It's cheap, but It'll start costing you if you start buying brushes and tutorial and you want to take tutorials. Some of those tutorials are very in depth, but they're expensive. I'm not paying $147 to learn how to do one thing, even if it is complicated. I'm not. I refuse. Absolutely refuse. All right, now I'm going to put a black line. Oop, too thick. Still too thick. There we go. That looks similar to the other side, to the others, doesn't it? Yeah. Perfect. Okay, now I can start coloring it. Oh, no, I got that big. How did I pick up the darker green? When I went for the lighter one. Lord help me. That's the wrong green. Is it? No, it's not. See, here, I want to show you guys something. You see how what? Oh my God, I'm coloring on the wrong thing, on the wrong side. Wait a second. How is the line getting erased? Oh, that's the one I made. Oh, yeah, gotta love me, guys. 'Cause, okay, I want to make sure I don't mess it up because it's different when you've. Of course, what I should have done is gone to, oops, the outline page and put it in there. Gosh, I keep forgetting. And go for black. Looks good enough. And then go back to the coloring layer and erase the black. But it's not erasing the line now because the line is on a different layer, just like the rest of the sketch. Your diamond painting in a little time you have tonight. Yeah, what is everyone else doing? I don't even know how many people are in here because it doesn't tell me anymore. Used to. I don't know why it doesn't anymore. Anyway, let's go back to this color. See, now here's the best thing. Because the lines are on the other layer, I'm not coloring on that layer. So I'm not going to go over those lines. Well, I could go over into the next thing, as you've seen me do, but I'm not going to, I can go take it right up to the black line. Because let me show you what it looks like without the outline. See what it looks like without the outline? It looks like crap. Because, you can see where I didn't have a steady hand, and I went under the black. Now, if I were actually coloring, hey buddy, you came back. I saw you were here earlier. I'm sorry, I screwed up. Let's see, Angie says started an old TSA painting. Oh, when they were small. Oh, no, to paint whatever color you want. Paint by number, you use it. But yeah, you're right, it does a little bit. Though usually the colors would be right up next to each other. But it looks so good with the outline, doesn't it? So different. Oh, that's why I have a lot of sketches. Just let me know if you want to see some. I don't have that many, but I have a few. And I'm trying to make my own. A lot of the lessons, like how to make something round, right now, one of the lessons I'm learning how to watercolor a pear. But they didn't let you put a layer over the pear and then just start coloring. They put a layer over the pear and had you tracing the pear, so you get a feel for how it's shaped. Then, oh my God, layering after layering after layering of color on the same layer, because you can do that also, just like you can when you're painting. You can mix colors. You can layer them one over another. It's cool. Yeah, let's. All right. You want to see, J. Rock? Let's show you a few. I'm getting bored. I have coloring books. Books. I mean, these are like 100 pages. I have realistic kittens, realistic cats. Here's another real 100 realistic cats. There's Enchanted Faces from Hannah Lynn. Uh, 80 stress relieving coloring pages, and I forgot what that is. 180 stained glass flowers. So, um, what the heck? What is this? Oh, cool! I didn't know I could do that. Go from one to the next. So, cats. Want to see cats? Flowers? Oh, some of these are beautiful. How do I get back to where I was? Oh well, I got the other one. Maybe I have to double tap it. That's what I just did. Let's look at these cats. Here's another one. These are I made these cover pages. They were already painted. And then I put 100 realistic cats and did the same thing here. I like that one better. Now, all these pages, all of these pages are different cats and kittens. And there are 100, that's what it says, 100 coloring pages. Let me show you some of them. Let's pull out a little bit. I can get it all in. Look at these. Aren't these gorgeous? Oh, look at it. I love these. These are so cute. And for some reason, these are not cats. These are kittens. But it says cats. Ah, there's a cat. That's not a kitten. That's a cat. Oh, isn't he handsome? I want these cats. If I make this one gray, it's my gummit. I need a solid gray for my Furby. Aww. You see how cute they are? I love them. There's so many. Oops, I want to put the cover back on. Yeah, there are so many. And this is April 2020 coloring page, the one I'm working on right now. Oh no, this is a different layer I'm working on. I started it, and this is one. Yeah, is that one I started? No. I don't know. What the heck? So I have a lot of these, and I have to. I wish there were a way to automatically put these into alphabetical order. This is supposed to be a sketch for paper layers. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. And you would color them, and then you want to put in the shading that's needed. Oh, I'm a serial color starter. Yeah, J. Rob, I was showing Angie my other sketches. She wanted to see, and you want to see, you want to see. And this is my where's my tutorial? Oh, this is my tutorial. I started. I made that one. I did that one, and that's see. I did that. I did that. It's a watercolor. It's not finished because it needs shadowing like the original, like a real a real pear would. It's got the shadowing. But that's my color swatches, and I learned this from a video class. It was free. It's a long one though. They go through a lot of. That was the first lesson, and then the next one is that a fish. Don't ask me. It's a fish. Okay. I think it's time to say goodbye. I can't believe I've been on for an hour. But I love you guys, and I've been enjoying myself. The time flies. So let's say goodbye. And in the meantime, be good, be kind, be nice, be wonderful, be safe. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and until the next time, arrivederci.